till the last video we have seen some basic operations and the layout of the Excel. In this video we are going to learn something which is bit advanced than that, not so advanced, but yes, better than that. First thing is to learn in this Excel is the files over here, and like the options over here. If we have to save, this is like we just saved the files, just saved everything as it is. The first time when we save, the save and save as are similar, but then for the next time, if we are saving as save as, then we have to give everything exactly like where we want to save, what we have to do, and everything will be saved in a separate files. So for the first time, the only thing to remember is, for the first time when we are saving, the save and the save as function works same, but the next time the save is it saves on the same file, while the save as saves on a different file. If we are not changing the name, it will override and it will again be the same. So it's a good thing to change it but if you don't want, then it's up to you, but this is a thing to see. Another thing is to see over here is the print option. This print option shows what we have to print, how it will look like. So in cases like where we are supposed to print the things and like how it is showing to, and you have to show it to the like your employees or to the client in the hard copy. So this works well. I don't have the printer like you see, no printer selected because I don't have the printer, but this thing also works. The shortcuts are like control P for the print. Another thing to see over here is the copy and the paste option. So like to copy, you can see that control C is a shortcut. To paste, control V is the option. These things I will maybe do in the next video, but here I want to show you something which is basically like how the basics operations of the Excel works. Here if you see, there is number 1 and 2 numbers. To do this, what I can do, like to sum these things, I can just do like, if you remember from the previous video, put the equal to sign, a1 plus the next, and you see it's added. Again, if I have to do this plus the next instant, oh no, sorry, that's because it's selected as a general. We have to select it as a general because I have not changed that. So now if you see equals 55 plus the b3, and it's adding. But for most of the things, like if you have n number of rows, like for 1 or 2 is okay, but if you have n number of rows, then it's basically difficult to do that. So the Excel comes handy in this thing is like, if I am doing add to this plus this, well and good, just put it here, and as soon as the cursor changes like this, like previously if you see it's like this, but if it changes like this, just hold it and scroll it to the end, and now if you see, the formulas are being changed. Previously, if you have noticed, that formula was this only and we were just copying things. Now the formulas are changed. This is like a5 plus b5. So now if you add this is the same thing, like 500. Same thing with the multiplication. If I have to do, is equal to 55 into this one, sorry, is this one, enter, oh, in the general format. So now we have this, and if you scroll it till here, it's everything okay. If same thing with the division, with this cell divided by this cell gives this thing. Now if I scroll it till here, everything has been divided. Now with the constant, I have given a constant over here. Now I want to add this as well. Now here the things get something changed. If I do it like this, is equal to 50 plus this one plus, if I add this, now if I do enter, it's good. If you see A2 plus B2 plus the B9, I'm adding this. Now I scroll like this. Now if I see here, this B10 is nothing. This is B12 is nothing. So it increases. Like if I scroll it here, so everything is been scrolled over here as well, which is empty basically. So to do this, the Excel gives one of the good things, that is to add dollar sign. So if I put a dollar sign over here, this is like absolute referencing. In Excel we call it absolute referencing, but you don't need to remember this. And nobody in interviews they might ask, but to work on any worksheet you don't need to remember this. If you know the things how it's working, is all right. Now if I scroll like this from here till the end, you see the formula is A3 B3 is changing, but this is not changing. This part is not changing. Next thing, oh sorry. So sorry for that. And this part remains the same. So the B9 remains the same. Again this is happening. Yeah, so here also the B9 remains the same. The B, because of the dollar sign, this dollar sign represents the absolute referencing. So absolute referencing is like the which the cells which is been selected, it will not change. That's the use of the absolute referencing. Thank you for this video. We'll talk more in the next video. Thank you. If you have any doubt, please comment. Thank you very much.